Today we are going to talk about measures of central tendency. Some of you may have learned this in middle school or in previous years. When we refer to measures of central tendency, we're talking about mean, median, mode, and range. So if you would get out your note sheet if you don't already have it out, we're going to use that to take notes. So we're going to start off with mean. When we think of mean, we want to think average. Average. So to find the mean or to find the average, we need to add all of the values that we have together. So we're going to add them all up. And once we have them added, we are going to divide by the number of values that are in our set of data. So I'm going to show you an example of what that looks like. So we have the numbers 94, 86, 92, 100, 99, 91, 99, and 83. So what I want you to do is type all of these numbers in the calculator and we're going to add them. So we're going to do 94 plus 86 plus 92. We're just going to keep adding until we've used them all. Oh, whoops, let me erase that. Okay, so I think I have them all. And if you add all of those up, you should get 744. So we've done step one. Step two is to divide that total number. After you add them all up, we're going to divide by the number of values that we have. So if we count these, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to divide 744 by 8. And if you type that in your calculator, you should get 93. So my average or my mean for this set of values is 93. Next, we're going to talk about median. When we think of, or when we hear median and we don't know what that means, we want to think middle. Median means middle. So to find the median, we need to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. After we put them in order, we're going to mark off high and low values until you reach the middle. And then if you happen to have two numbers that are in the middle, you need to add them together and divide by 2. So sometimes the middle will be one number and sometimes it's 2. And if it's 2, you need to add and then divide by 2. So let's go ahead. These are the same numbers from before. We're going to put them in order. It looks like my smallest number is 83. And just cross them off as you go so you don't miss any. 86, 91, 92, 94, 99, 99, and 100. So I put them in order from least to greatest or smallest to largest. Next, I need to mark them off. And when I mark a small one off, I also need to mark a large one off. And you're just going to keep doing that until you reach the middle. So I have 2 on both sides, 3, and then now I get to the middle and I have 2 numbers left. I have 92 and 94. So I want to add those together because I have 2 left. And when you add them together, you should get 186. And then remember our step said to divide by 2. So if we take 186 divided by 2, our final answer is 93. So 93 is our middle or our median. Next, we're going to talk about mode. And when we talk about mode, we want to think most. So mode means most. To find the mode, you again need to have the numbers in order from least to greatest. So if you just want to do this one time for every problem, and you can use them in order from least to greatest for the entire problem. After you put them in order, you're going to find the number that appears the most. So it's the most common number. And it's important to know that there may be more than one mode, or there may be none. So you could have multiple, or maybe there aren't any, and that's okay. So once we have them in order, well, we need to put them in order first. Let's do that. It's going to be the same thing as before, 83, 86, 91, 92, 94, 99, 99, and 100. Okay, so they're in order. And now looking at this, there's no multiples of 83 or 86 or any of these first few numbers, but notice there are two 99s. And so anytime you have more than one of something and it's the only set that's multiple, or it's the highest set of multiples, that's going to be your mode. So 99 is the mode for this problem. And then our last one is range. And when you hear range, you want to think difference. Difference. To find the range, you're going to again put the numbers in order from least to greatest. And once they're in order, you are going to subtract the lowest number from the highest number. I'm going to go back here. I'm just going to find, because we already put them in order from least to greatest, I'm going to find my smallest number and my largest. So looking at these numbers, our smallest was 83 and our largest was 100. I'm just going to circle those here, 83 and 100. That was our large and small. So you're going to take the larger one and subtract the smaller one. So 100 minus 83, and your answer is going to be 17. So my range, my spread from the smallest to the biggest is 17.